Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius, October 21, 2021. If you've been avoiding your daily affairs, it's a time for bringing back more balance to your life. Communications, making connections, and transportation are in the spotlight, and changes are afoot. It's a time of heightened awareness of your need for a smooth flow in your daily affairs so that you can feel freer to take advantage of opportunities to learn more, grow, expand your audience, and widen your experiences. Tension over unmet or unspoken needs can surface, and it's time to pay attention to them. You can feel a strong desire to be understood. Today's moon can prompt an important realization about your daily affairs, mobility, studies, or general mental outlook. It helps you release and purge, and a revelation about your feelings on a matter can spur you on. Try not to be too hasty, both with your movements and communications. You may experience some fundamental shift today in terms of the food choices that you prefer. The planetary alignment asks us to look at our habits and examine why we do certain things. If you eat meat, for example, you might have an experience that gives you more clarity on why you do so, or whether you want to continue doing so. Or maybe you've been a hardcore vegan for the last 10 years and suddenly you find yourself with a craving for fish, eggs, or cheese. There could be a nutrient you are deficient in that these foods offer. You could experiment with eating them occasionally, or if you feel you need to stick to your ethical guns, find a way to supplement from vegan sources. Try to take note of the foods you eat and how you feel physically and emotionally afterward. From there you can start to make nutritional choices based on what best serves your sense of well-being. Your strategy today is to stay out of harm's way and play defense. You are in no position to throw the ball deep. Instead, it is best that you examine your agenda and be more conservative with your approach. Don't bite off more than you can chew. When the sun returns to your career sector in 2 days, he might only be here for a month, but when Mars returns later next week, he will begin a visit that won't end until December. With the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos making his first visit in 2 years, and with Venus having already laid tracks for the other planets to follow, once the pace picks up on the professional front, there will be no slowing it down. Between now and then, the moon is managing to squeeze in a visit to your home and family sector that can help set the right work-life balance parameters from the start. As moon in your communication sector runs its course, its job of pushing through communication barriers is done while your job of keeping them open has just begun. In the absence of any planetary activity on the relationship front, it is all about having the communication lines open, but fortunately, with plenty of ongoing support to do just that. Are you ready to have a long overdue conversation? Single, crushing, or already smitten in love with your cutie, today's moon in Aries will touch down on your curious third house of communication, thought processes, and immediate surroundings. This, in turn, brings closure and clarity to themes surrounding your one-on-one conversations, as well as the connection you've cultivated with your peers. On the dark side, this energy could very well turn into a he said, she said vibe, but not if you communicate clearly and wholeheartedly. This is especially significant to consider during this time, as the Sun will clash with Pluto. Beware of power struggles.